This is Glenn of House Dog. We are playing Red Dead Redemption for the podcast that rolls, plays, and games. I am John Marston. Where we left off, we're back in Armadillo. We had to save real quick, so we bought this. Excuse me. Bought this little thing in the saloon, little room to rent. Bought that, and now we're gonna do one of these missions for Nigel West Dickens, I think. Probably won't be available right now, so we might have to come back or do something. There's N.W. Dickens Elixir. Sure enough, come back between 5 a.m. and 10 p.m. What time is it now? So it's like middle of the night. Sure enough. Hey, shoot, get your ass over here. This guy wants to duel. Alright, so we're going to take this guy to task real quick. Clifton Ledbetter. All these assholes have these fucking derby hats. Where have all the cowboys gone? We showed him. I do declare. What's going on?
Hello, people. I'm Luke on of House Blackmead, just hanging out. Where'd my headphones go? Right there.
Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed.
Did you make something?
No, I just quickly ate a taco bratwurst.
Taco Brothers.
Delicious. So we have a couple will join us in the chat, at least viewing. If you're viewing, please send us some messages in the chat, and we will chat back. Because right now, we love you. Chat with us. As Glenndog said, he is playing through Red Dead Redemption on Xbox 360, circa 2010, I believe, in preparation for Red Dead Redemption 2, where we may have more than one person playing through it, but we'll see when that new game comes out in October. We got a lot of new games, a lot of new fun games coming out for big series like Assassin's Creed, like Fallout, and Bethesda's doing big things. Ubisoft is doing big things. Rockstar Games is doing big things. 2018, late 2018 is going to be
like a big year.
Big year for games. So if you're a fan of any of those gaming communities, we'd love to have you and participate with us. If you're not a big fan of those communities, we'd love to have you participate with us. Because we got fucking John motherfucking Marston, who's doing a great job. You know, I feel like he's just a decent guy.
There's a newspaper.
And he's got newspapers.
Papers. Civil unrest returns to Mexico. So we had something about Bonnie McFarlane in here. Landon Ricketts, rumored alive, perhaps the legend of the Old West, do live on in this more than modern century. So we'll get into that later. Won't spoil anything.
Okay.
The Southwestern Railroad executives demand action. Many losing faith in federal government.
I feel like there's like so much information on this. Travel to Mexico still difficult. Massacre at Ridgewood Farm.
Yeah.
Well, you were involved in that, weren't you?
Yeah.
Chinese workers riot in Mexico. And there's also a kidney beans advertisement.
6 cans for 32 cents. Every housewife should have flock of sparrows in her, what does it say? Larder.
Hey, are you reading? Oh, flock of sparrows.
Every housewife. Flock of sparrows, kidney beans. 6 cans for 30 cents. Under that, every housewife should have
flock of sparrows in her larder. I was reading the top part. Something that stay fresh. Beans that stay fresh.
Stay fresh.
In the can for
Works. For weeks.
For weeks.
Once open, consume immediately to avoid poisoning. Proven to promote healthy and regular odors of night soil.
Night soil. Okay.
So, yeah, let's look at the ads. Okay.
What's the paper name? We have the Blackwater.
The Blackwater
Ledger. I like that. New edition. Local, political, national. Price $1. Editorial sheet.
Military at its finest. Hats for every woman. Beautiful foliage guarantee. Elderly adorned with flowers, fruit, most natured scenes. The very latest styles as worn by ladies of class in large cities. 4 inches higher than their European counterparts. Hats of distinction for ladies.
4 inches higher.
We went
It's all about size, ladies. It's all about size.
Coming soon to Blackwater. Stretch Hawthorne, the singing blind grave robber. The gayest song and dance you will see this year. What? A heart-gripping musical drama in 9 acts, starring the talented young actor Lawrence Dunn.
Fishburne.
Stretch Hawthorne, the singing blind grave robber. The gayest song and dance you will see this year.
That's what it says, folks.
This one. Chewing tobacco available for purchase. Wonderful health benefits. Nathaniel Johnson, MD, physician, Armadale.
So, Norman Deek, age 34, killed in a gun battle at Tumbleweed in Gaptooth Ridge, New Austin. You did that, right?
Yeah.
You got yourself a fine pair of eyes. There's Buck Dingle's quality skin salve tincture of arnica.
So that's like one of those do-all products, I think. Looks exactly like a chair.
But it's not a chair. Made of solid oak. So you have $73 nowadays, right?
Yeah. So we got Mo Van Bar.
Still? Or again?
160.
Way up. 160. I feel like you gotta do it now.
Keep it up on. We'll try to get this guy alive, I think.
Yeah, no, you got to. Again, using. You gotta shoot him in the leg. Tie him up. You got a rope now. That'll help.
Like a last one. The key is just the last one. Well, you gotta. A lot of these guys, you get the bounty. They have all these goons with them. So you gotta dispatch of the goons real quick.
You gotta kill them goons.
And then. Mo Van Bar should be the last one you get. And you can last one. Take him into justice. Oh. Van Bar.
Hang out a while at twiff.tv/. It's an important C to say Twitch as opposed to Twiff.
Slow down.
What the fuck? Whoa. Ken Masters. Down, baby. No, use your knife. You gotta use your knife.
Oh. Alright.
Not right now. There's more than the cougar involved.
Get the hell!
If you get like the final strike on the cougar, does that count?
Well, the thing is, well, you can shoot him now, but this part of the challenge is to kill him with a knife. just like one of those games where you're playing against the refs and the other team.
Can I borrow this friend? Are you really trying to convince us that he was a friend? Come on, Pope.
Friendly.
Come on.
Kill my horse. Yes.
Come on. Skinning him up.
Sip, sip, sip.
The gravity of the situation for it.
Oh, god damn it. This is gonna suck.
Was that the guy you were going for?
It is. I don't know if I have a horse.
Oh, because he got chopped up.
There we go.
Thank goodness you just whistle and you have infinite Ken Masters.
Don't make me give you a feel.
Ken Masters being the name of your horse, no matter which horse it is.
Take one back to suit. Oh, shoot.
You're gonna leave this in a box.
No matter what horse you ride, it will be named Ken Masters. Yeah.
Yeah! I love lesbians. Yeah! Is that Dave Chappelle making fun of
Duster coat.
making fun of Howard Dean for like the 2002 presidential? Wouldn't have been 2002, would it? Four, maybe.
Whoa there.
Yeah, 2004.
Surely I've got the right to buy out my own property.
So the guy in the back of the horse, what's his name again?
Mo Van Bar.
Mo Van Bar. You're about to get 160 cash for this, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you take him to the old
Yes.
sheriff.
To justice.
Do we know what he did?
Man, I know
Remember.
every certain thing.
Might have said on the thing.
Another achievement. Clemency pays.
Clemens.
I feel like your honor is going to go up a little bit here too, right? Maybe not. There it is. 200 plus. Is that Charlie walking around?
No, Charlie's at the McFarland range. Mr. Coop. Menu entry. So who else got that?
Complete twins.
Twin
Rocks.
Rocks.
Hideout.
Search
And
Coots Chapel.
Coots Chapel. Do we know where Coots Chapel is?
It's somewhere around here. Worn out for the duster, coat texture clothing, the trail dust, but not much else. Well, tough shit.
Tough shit.
You shall
would-
not
I
give
would-
false testimony except for profit.
I feel like most games could benefit. You shall not give false testimony except.
And I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you a good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
Ah, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens. Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
You shall not give false
Everyone's
testament
service.
except for
At the
profit.
service of science,
Testimony.
of knowledge, of life.
Testimony
How you wounds?
except for profit.
Much, much better. They would be.
Would be.
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh,
Mark.
you, sir. I do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce. As long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot.
If you're still hanging out with us in the chat, we appreciate it. And
Where's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy?
feel free to interact in the twat, in the twat,
Twat.
in the twat,
That's what.
in the twat, in the Twitch chat.
Marston, I'm
We are still here.
But this stuff is good. It works.
We would love to hear
I
from
help
you.
a young man like you. Come along. Let's ride over to my newest customer at Bridgewood, and I'll explain why.
So this is our boy Nigel West Dickens.
Dickensian.
So he is a sim.
Sick and needy await us. Oh, a life of a
As you can tell by the
souls.
carriage. Nigel West Dickens Elixir.
Yeah.
So he's one of those sells the cure
I heard
all,
about you, Mr. West Dickens.
the elixir
And I
that
about
can do
you, John Marston.
Most anything. Fix any ailment.
My dear boy, it's you who is gullible if I may
Anything you need.
for heeding such an ill-informed
So, do you believe in that? Like, do you think he actually can do things, or is he a snake oil
I
salesman?
will not apologize, but West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. My thousands of happy customers attest to that.
Those men trying to kill you didn't look so happy.
It's one of those things. It's almost like the placebo effect.
Skepticism
Yeah,
is the
Jack.
best
It's not
child
real.
progress, John.
You have it in your mind that this is fixing the problem.
It's the cross I bear.
It's not the
pioneer
years
in the fields of
you used to believe it to be so.
research. If my tonic
And it
is
ends up
such a
working
how do you explain
just
my
because of
benevolence,
The
John?
mind game.
You
Last
can
time
grow
saw me, I was
salvation
at
in the
door.
garden of your mind.
You should thank the doctor for that. I reckon you were acting it up worse than it
It's
was.
like
Act I can.
you've seen that movie
Lord, it's a
Josie
fellow
Wales.
Never met.
Oh,
And so should
Clint Eastwood. Well, like he's basically like it's like Civil War times, and he's like on the run from these people that are trying to get him or whatever. And he comes to this ferry, and he crosses the ferry where there's like one of these guys.
Like an Ferry ferry.
I'm really starting to regret
Yeah.
that.
So he takes the ferry. There's one of these guys who's trying to sell him this like magic elixir or whatever,
Okay.
and like he's chewing tobacco at the same time. And they're on the ferry. This guy's trying to sell him the elixir,
Such as?
and he just like keeps going with his pitch. And then Clint Eastwood,
So
this character, doesn't even say a word. Does not say a word at all. And then this guy's going with the spiel, and then like they can cure like all these ails, and they can do this and that.
And
looks
what
up
was this?
the outlaw Josie Wales,
The Outlaw Josie Wales with Clint Eastwood.
and then Clint Eastwood like eventually he like kind of like looks up and he's like so this thing can do most anything. Or he's like, this thing can do anything. And he's like, and the guy's like, yeah, it works wonders on anything. He goes, well, how's it do with stains? And then he spits on. He's got like a white coat that he's wearing. He spits on the coat.
Jeez. He's just being a little bit of a lick. More than a little bit.
Like the guy was like annoying him.
Smile, Glenny.
Nope.
Now you know what's up. Nope. But good movie. Overall, I mean, like something worth watching. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is the result of years of medical research.
So what are we up to right now? We got
Working
Nigel West Dickens.
So what happened was,
Did you pause this or?
yeah,
Okay.
we're going to the show. This is his show. He
Okay.
dropped us off like, I don't know, like a half mile away from this so we can like walk there. Because if you show up with him, people are like, kind of sketchy. So we'll just watch from here. So he dropped us off a half mile down the road. And it's like, it's basically going to be a setup where,
Okay. You're trying to help him out.
yeah, you're going to be the guy, the customer.
For some reason, I feel like this is one of the very few scenes that I've seen of this game. I don't know, we'll watch.
Gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism,
Rheumatism, lumbago, like anything. Do you suffer from anything?
I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headache, neuralgia, earache, toothache, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chest, swelling of the throat, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and vitality.
Like anything. Is there anything that ails you at all?
I'm sure there's some customer here who proof the qualities of its by take a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up.
You look shitty.
That guy over there.
That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own time. The UA compost for athlete. This miraculous elixir developed The wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords.
Supple?
It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say, well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science. And today, science will be vindicated. Your eyesight is greatly improved. Is that not so, Brown?
You say so.
That's right, it is.
You say
heard him.
so.
What a good sport you are, sir. Now, he's over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there.
But you gotta shoot
Go ahead,
that shit.
friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess. Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle. Granted,
Eyes like an eagle,
Western zone.
balls like a beagle.
Anybody can make that shot.
That is Glenndog, folks. For those of you who are watching, that is Glenndog's life. If you want someone to catch a possum, Glenndog's your man. He will sniff that shit out like you wouldn't believe.
Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Okay?
Get ready to shoot that pack.
You're more crooked than us.
I mean, do you have to shoot it 100 times?
Look out of the sky.
Hey, what? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, man?
Like, you're the one that fucking said, hey, can you shoot my hat? Jackass.
Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteers. Prepare for a display of Herculean brawn. You mess with the wrong fellow. Hit me then, goddammit! Well, power limit on.
Ground and pound.
Always grind pot unless you can knock them out on their feet.
Skeptics and dissenters, irrefutable proof. Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
You want to fight.
Look, over there. Go get it. Watch out! He's gotta go.
You ain't even your own mind.
I was shot, dear boy. The kind of deadly accuracy that can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have
You shot him in the hand, or
Yeah.
yeah.
He's like, had his gun on.
Don't be a douche, right? I mean, like, he was trying to be a douche. I say I am douche. I'm me. I'm the douche.
Child calls either chasing after cattle or
When I'm trying to be a
Now, if
douche.
you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes and head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament. And I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. We're at the Greeks burying gifts, sir. Waves we will make them into Trojans.
Oh, right.
In a Trojans? Trojan man.
Well,
But I'm sure you two will get on.
I think they're
He's most often about this chapter.
talking about Homer's Iliad.
Why see him?
We can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk
Basically,
right
the,
in, just like in Homer's great Trojan Yarn.
Trojan horse.
Yeah, I mean, they are going quite antiquated on that, aren't they? Gomer Pyle's story,
Horse procedures.
the Trojan.
Wild He's a wild one and no mistake. Get on and on, son. That's it. Stay calm. I got you there. Almost got you. Relax now.
Relax now.
Oh, nearly got you.
2 hops this time.
Oh, that's very good. Yeah. Come on. Whoa.
So you're a fan of the soundtrack?
I am. I think it does a good job of being involved, but like not being overpowering. You know, like it's great.
It's not too smarmy.
It's I'm a big fan of being smarmy, personally, but that's just me. Follow at Smarmy Lucehart on Twitter and at Instagram. Because if you are a Harry Potter fan at all, I mean,
Potters.
good grief. If you haven't listened to the podcast that must not be named and or Hogwarts Radio, then you're pretty much fucking missing out. Glenn's been featured on the podcast that must not be named one time. One time.
What was that supposed to be?
My point being, you kicked off a whole, the entire style of how we did book 3. You were the catalyst for that. I was working through writing my summary for my recap of the last few chapters of book 2, I believe, and you were like, we were pretty drunk. And I had it written, and you were like, hey, I'll just read it for you.
Yeah. The way I remember it.
The way you remember is probably more accurate.
You were pretty much too drunk, I think, to read it.
I don't think that's
Like,
true.
you could have, I guess, but
I don't think that's true.
you were pretty far gone. And I was just,
Debate.
well, this has to be done. And I was like, well, I'll just read it, remember.
We were pretty drunk. I didn't think that I was so far gone that I couldn't fucking manage recording the thing. But you did step up and you recorded the thing, the 5-chap recap, and owned it, and it was awesome. And from there, we decided, why don't we have guest recordings for all of our recaps for each chapter? And it worked out really, really well.
Abundant.
Bunny,
For
Buntown.
the last of the bunny.
You can't outlast. You gon' miss.
Come on.
You gon' miss. That's right.
Well, the funny thing about that is, like, you didn't tell anybody else that.
That is true. And even like the pre-recorded like intro, like lead in to it was like, "Hey Luke, tell us what just happened." And then it was Glenn talking.
All right, Luke, take it away.
And then Glenn spoke. The voice of Glenn. As a recap for anyone just joining us, we are playing Red Dead Redemption on Xbox 360, and I mean Glenn of House Dog, right there, the one sitting there with the controller in his hands, and Luke of House Blackmead of the podcast that drinks and knows things. Your neighborhood Game of Thrones, A Song of Ice and Fire podcast where we drink and maybe know things, but either way, we're always down to have a good time. We're just hanging out. So this is our new channel, started on the twitch.tv/Know and Drink channel of Know and Drink fame, to start a more relaxed, we're just hanging out, gaming, tabletop gaming, just playing around channel. This will move to its own Twitch and or YouTube channel, depending on which one gets more action. We're going to test it out and see which one gets more action. If you are more of a Twitch user, please send us a tweet or an email at rollsplaysgames or rollsplaysgames@gmail.com. If you're more of a YouTube video user, send us a tweet as well or an email at rollsplaysgames or rollsplaysgames@gmail.com. We are really just doing this because we want to play these games and relax and have a good time and interact with more and more people. So if you want to be involved, get at us and let us know which server you prefer, because it doesn't really bother us either way. Glenn, do you have a preference on YouTube or Twitch? Me neither. So we want to go where the people are, just like Ariel from The Little Mermaid. I want to go where the people are. I want to see them singing and dancing, rolling around on what do they call them? Oh yeah, feet. Up where they walk, up where they run.
Penis castles.
Up where they have penis castles all day long. Wandering free. Penis envy. Part of that world. Anyway, follow us on Twitter at RollsPlaysGames and let us know what you think of our Red Dead Redemption playthrough before Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out in October. We also have plans to play either the new Fallout 76 game or the new Assassin's Creed Greek game. I don't know the official title for it yet.
It might be actually called Odyssey or something like that.
Join us for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, or even plays through of True Drink and No Fashion, Warband, Mount and Blade Warband, a the Game of Thrones A Song of Ice and Fire edition. But anyway, you just got plus 50 famed, Glenndog. What are we up to?
So we completed the mission, Water and Honesty. So it was back when we went to that guy's house, because this guy, he like knows that the guy has like very much a water well. Like
And this
property has like the capacity to have like
a shit ton of water.
a shit ton of water, but the guy doesn't know it. So he's pretty much like, hey, why don't you go to this guy's place, see if you can buy the land for cheap, and then give me the deed. I'll give you, some quiche, and I'll end up making a bunch of money.
You made some muns.
Made some muns. So right now, so I paid $200 for the deed. The guy, I gave him the deed. He gave me $220. So out of the whole thing, I made $20.
Okay. You made $120?
Hmm?
You made $120?
20.
Just 20.
Because I paid $200 for the deed. The guy gave me $220. So 220 minus 200, probably about $20. I'm thinking.
Look out! You move!
Yeah, no agreement.
Something odd about that damn Murphy.
So we have the cowboy outfit, typical Marston bounty hunter clothing.
Okay. Looks good, no doubt.
Gentleman's attire. Wearing this high class attire allows you into the high stakes poker games in Blackwater. We have the duster coat, which I can wear now. Should I try the duster coat on?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, right? I kind of wish I had a duster coat. I mean, it just looks like a little bit longer, right? I mean, he doesn't even put his PJs on to take a nap.
So we have the duster coat. Please.
Oh, wee girl. You're such a dog. Did you know that? So after you do your shopping here, can we do an overall Game progress check.
I'll buy anything that means
Whatever shopping you're doing here. You bought some butt meat. No, you're selling those, right? Or no, you're buying them.
Selling
You're selling some butt skin,
buckwheat.
buckwheat.
Ooh, see the rose gold 150.
You gonna sell it or still hold on to it for like a little bit more?
Hold on to it.
I feel like it has an opportunity to go a little bit higher, doesn't it?
Cattleman revolver. Volcanic pistol.
I feel like Volcanic Pistol is one of the coolest names out there. Right? I mean, like,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Stats.
Game completed 19.6. Famed Greenhorn. Honor as Peacemaker. Clearly, they're saying you're kind of a puss. But I like it. Personally. You've only played 11 days. I mean, you've made a name for yourself in less than a week and a half. Right?
Yeah.
Going to the general store with Herbert Moon. Is that Herbert Moon?
Glenndog. Improved.
You can afford that shit now.
Anything else I can do for you?
So those are like permanent upgrades that you're making right there, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And you have 433 cash right now. After those purchases, you have 433. Damn, you're doing all right. There you go. Improved. What does that sign over the door say? Sorry, I thought it looked pretty interesting.
Amos
Stilton.
No nonsense foot powders.
No nonsense. Foot powders.
So at any rate, Ridgewood Farms. So there's a trade. We are pretty much ready. We're gonna go to Seth.
Let's head to Seth. Is that a person, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I'd imagine. Do you know anything?
I've got the horse swindler.
Do I know anything?
Do you know anything else?
I mean,
Anything else, like that's named Seth? That's not somebody's name.
like Sith is pretty close. To be fair,
Oh yes, so my bad. We could have got confused with Sith. Revenge of the Sith. Slaw.
oh, apparently I'm the asshole though.
What?
For not thinking Sith or sloth.
Is this bitch?
I mean, she's probably at a
Everything
bitch.
all right, man?
Is she?
It's Miss. Oh, let me look at you. A gentleman caller.
You remind me of my Peter.
Of my Peter.
Yeah, Peter.
Have you seen him?
I don't think so.
Where is that man?
And that
We'll be late for the ceremony. He must still be at the saloon in Armadillo. talking to musicians is such fun. Must be making things right for me, as usual.
Well, I gotta get going, ma'am. I'm sure your Peter will be just fine.
Wait, I beg you. Would
I'm
you
sure your Peter will
possibly
be
go
just fine.
fetching for me? This was meant
What's
to
that?
be my perfect day.
This
Please.
Amazon stuff.
Something must have happened. I
Working
can't
on
bear it.
our sound quality for roles, plays, and games.
Perfect day.
Yes.
A little bit of our video quality too.
Oh,
Making it just a little bit better here for you. You've done a great job on moving forward, ordering things that will make our decor a little bit nicer.
The digs.
And I'm trying to make the audio and video quality a little bit nicer in here for us. Because, you know what, I really think this show has potential. And I want to do it justice. I love the way the TV looks on the shelf. That's exactly the right size for it, almost like it was designed for it. And I'm excited about the vodcast that rolls, plays, and games. Not just for the streaming of video games, but also the potential for doing tabletop games, RPGs, truly. Dungeons and Dragons, it could be Game of Thrones based narratives, it could be anything. There are so many different types of tabletop games out there that I would love to have an opportunity to play and or experience for the first time. And we have some friends that are pretty deep into that, and I would love to get them involved.
Yeah.
So,
Consuming the other files. Is the way I.
that's what you want to do with the rest of your life.
So this is Seth Briers.
Excuse me, are you Seth?
who are you?
Exhibiting and other fine hobbies. Mark.
Marston. John Marston.
Goodbye, John Marston. It's been a great pleasure.
I need your help, Seth. We need your help. Me and Mr. West Pickens.
Let me be frank for 1 second, partner. I hate people. It's people who got me in this mess in the first place.
What mess?
Look at me. Look, scrambling around. Look for maps, half insane. I ain't washed in 6 months. My hair falling out. My mind's going.
What happened?
What happened? My partner. He stole half my map. I never would have done that to him. Never. Look at me.
Who did this to you?
My partner. My boy, my man. Oh, this is boy. I don't have the facility to tell you what I would have done for that man. And what I would do to him now.
Why?
Because he stole half my goddamn map.
And what map's that then?
The map, partner. The map that tells me where it is.
But what is, friend?
I ain't telling you that.
What it is. What it
Don't make me
is.
tell, partner. It's mine. It's not all mine.
Sure. Where's this Moses now?
Just have to be born. Oh, God, Lord. Some people, they feel differently. My Moses. You and me are the same. So same.
Come on, Seth. Let's go see Moses, get you mad at that. And maybe you'll help me.
All right. Let's go.
also as the founder of the podcast, that.com, and host of podcast that must not be named,
How can you sing that?
podcast that drinks and knows things, and the podcast that floats down here. I still like the internal competition that we have between our shows, in that
You don't know nothing. I talked to a lot
At Not Named Podcast has more Twitter followers than No and Drink, and I'm personally responsible for
You're special.
No and Drink on Twitter. And it seems like At Not Named Podcast just
Not exactly.
getting followers without trying,
Which
is a good feeling.
Maybe we're both having the same dream, and when we wake up, we'll die.
I certainly seem to be in some kind of nightmare.
It's a good problem to have.
What's
There's no problem.
People looked in the cave.
I just really thought that No and Drink was catching up to Not Named Podcast on Twitter,
You should get that head looked at.
and then Not Named Podcast is like 20 actual followers ahead now.
What day it is?
I don't. I can't even tell you what year it is.
I knew this was a waste of time.
So, you want to go after Bill Williams, do you?
You know Bill?
Oh, yes. I met Williamson and Deacon, all them boys. Sometimes they call me on when they get some special job needs doing. I got a reputation as a man who can do things most other fellas want.
Now, that I can believe.
I reckon you can get in there, no bother. Assuming you help me find this fat that is. Master!
What's so important about this map?
Nothing much. Just unimaginable riches and such like. A spark of hope that lit a raging fire I can't put out.
I thought as much. Another treasure hunter losing everything in the search for nothing.
Oh, I lost it all, partner. My wife, my children, my business. Good riddance to them all. I don't eat. I don't sleep. I don't wash, and I don't care.
I know. I can smell you from here.
It used to be about the money, but now I don't know who I am no more. I see myself, but it's like I'm looking at somebody else. Only it's me, you know? All right, this is it. Let's stop here a moment and come up with a plan. As far as I know, Moses is being held in that shack. There's a couple of deputies keeping guard outside.
So this dude's pretty fucking crazy, right? I mean, kind of off the deep
I'm
end.
sure I can think of something.
Leave him away from the shack and out of sight. Somewhere out past that hill.
Whoa, wait, whoa. Whoa!
This is 1 yard off of the sack.
Yep,
I
here
know.
I am.
This place is better than the side of the
Here
Don't you lay your
I
finger on
am.
them horses, mister. Get away from them horses.
Shooting.
Die, Abraham, die. Come on, come on. Come on.
Hurry up! I need to go find that bag.
Good job getting rid of them clams. Now keep an eye out in case they come back.
Why are we not?
Moses? Oh, Moses!
While they were chasing
You
him,
caught a
you
visitor.
could have done, this deed here.
They arrested me. It weren't my fault. Ah! Get the hell away from me!
Get that slippery bastard. I need him alive, though.
Who the hell are you? You ain't the damn law! This ain't none of your business! Son of a
Got him!
Since lying to you, mister! What's he paying you? I'll give you double.
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 Seth could sell his own mother.
Hey girl, are you from Ireland? Because when I see you, my cock be doubling.
You must be stupid trusting that crazy bastard.
I mean, is that really the best?
Are you from Ireland? Because every time I see you, my penis doubles in size.
My penis
Son of a
doubles
bitch,
in
let
size.
me go. You just wait till I get loose, mister.
Loose on the beach, you never
Just
know.
take your prize.
Going to the bush. Heading
We'll split it
to
up between
bush.
us, just me and you.
Cheers. I'm sorry.
Seth lost his mind a long time ago. Whatever he told you,
The
it's
big
a
thing is,
lie.
Glenndog, are you having fun while playing this game again?
Who do you think you
You can
are?
definitely be getting tired, but
Yeah.
that's fine. Are you having fun playing the game again?
I guess so.
Hey,
Yeah, you
I'll
say
give you
so.
double.
I'm asking. I'm just hanging out.
It's mine. You hear me? It's mine. Moses, you son of a bitch. Where's my damn map? Damn you, sir. Damn you, sir. You've always been a twisty little freak. I ain't telling you shit. Ah!
Cut you up piece by piece. Till you find your tongue.
Afraid this man's gone crazy in the sun.
Ah!
I suggest you take my advice and start talking.
Shut up, Larson. I want to come to a bonfire man's flesh. Ain't never come to a live one before.
On Phil's rest. It's an on Phil's rest. Get away from me once and for all.
Boy, that's a damn shame. I was starting to enjoy myself. I think you gotta fix yourself. Moses.
Those deputies waiting for the bounty on your head. Let's be clear now. Don't need the law on our backs. I don't have no money, but I got me a pardon letter. Here, take it. You earned it for helping with the boats. Come on, we can pay it off in the telegraph office. Best we deal with this now, mister.
Your bounty showed in the top right corner indicates that you are a target of bounty hunters. So you have a bounty of $20 on your head.
Only DeLorean.
$20 Doritos, $20 Barclays.
I've been given a pardon.
Pardon letters like the one Seth gave you.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Also, clear your name.
Don't worry yourself to thanks, Seth. Just help me when I
So
come
there's
out.
that.
No problem, mister.
That's what our stream looks like. What do you think? What do you think OK stands for? I mean, just think about if it stands for Okie dokie. Are you Okie dokie?
God, sir. Take a look at you. Will you take a look at you? You look like you've seen trouble, mister. Enough for 100 men.
Enough for
That's the way
100
it's
men.
fine, mister. I like the sound of that. Do I ever like the sound of that? Trouble with a capital T. That's just capital. Whatever you say. Cold, tough, but with a heart of gold. A cowboy sings his lonely song like a dog whose bone is made of wood. Excuse me? Nothing. I was just writing my next piece. I've been sent out here to provide a little frontier joie de vivre for the ladies back east. I don't understand a word you're saying, mister. Yeah, my mom felt the same way. Now she wrote me out of her will. There's no hope for any of us. Jimmy Saint, sir, at your disposal. But please don't dispose of me just yet.
What are you doing out here, Jimmy?
Capturing Spirit of the West for a monthly back east. Yeah, I'm sending them my oh so pertinent missives and getting myself a little prize in the bargain. So it's action I'm after, and action I'm gonna find too. Wild men, cheap women, guns, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Well, you have fun.
Fun.
So what's the whole quote?
I tell you, this is the time of my little old life.
Fast cars, cheap women, John Wayne movies, and fried chicken. Right? Alright, fast cars and cheap women, John Wayne movies, and like fried chicken.
Are you still here for your major bird? Other than I bristling for this one.
They're in trouble. Kidnap girl, pal. Get your papers. Trouble brewing in Mexico. Kidnap girl, found alive. Read about it.
You're snoring, Poe. Hey. So what are we up to now, Mary Glenn? What's John up to?
John just completed a mission for Seth.
Okay, Seth is the crazy fucking guy, right?
Crazy one.
And you're in Benedict Pass. Help me, please. It's on my wagon, all my supplies. I mean, we hear this kind of thing all the time, right?
Yeah.
there anything around the house that you can dig it? Well, I'm about to make an Amazon order. Is there anything around the house that you can think of that we need?
No.
Don't know. Did you just shoot this guy? Were you really confident he was a bad guy?
Someone
He had ammo.
I mean, that's good enough for me. If you're carrying
Return
ammo,
the stolen wagon to the owner. Oh. How about them apples? Stolen. Sweet pea stolen.
decided to give the wagon back to them.
Rio Bravo.
You saved my car. Thanks for work.
That's it. 17 bucks. Where is Ken Masters?
Ken Masters, baby.
Come on.
So, like, overall, it seems like there's been, like, a lot of pretty short duration stories. Right? I mean, like, there haven't been too many really long game things. And I'm not hating on the game at all. I'm just commentating more than anything. There's an overall narrative, but right now we're still going through a lot of kind of short stories. Liars, cheats, and other proud Americans.
No, what I'm doing is kind of there's some of these side missions I'm completing along with the main mission. Did like the
Mr. Marston.
Nigel was sticking as part of the main story.
All right. I met up with your friend Seth. Oh, Seth at the dead.
Liars, cheats, and other proud Americans,
You
right?
don't meet many men these days with moral fortitude to cut straight to the chase like that, do you? Well, thankfully not, Mr. Wesley Dickens. Yes, contemporary society is remarkably harsh on professional pursuits. But did you know that in ancient Egypt, it was an art form valued more highly than literature? I believe Seth comes from that school of thought. Very interesting. Look,
Seth is an old name.
your plan
Comes
your plan.
from the Egyptian Set, which, yeah, it's an old name.
What you are, dear boy, is the man whose life I've saved twice now. A man who sells lies and deceit to unwitting people. A man who, if he doesn't help me, I won't think twice about putting a bullet through his skull and feeding the vultures myself. Now you see, Mr. Marston, you have the exterior of a violent man, but the soul of an angel, and that is what I think I cherish most about you. This is what I thought. But before we can attend to your particular problems, we need some extra lubricant to oil the machinery of business. And this being America, that lubricant with which we concern ourselves is money.
Is money!
Money? What are you talking about? Oh, we need wagons. Armor plate for the wagon. Extra hands. And it's injury.
So let's sell some more of these cures.
Sell cures? Around here? Do you want to see me lynched? No. The sport of kings. Racing, my friend. The sport of kings. A noble activity without reproach. Exactly the kind of activity where lying, cheating degenerate like myself can prosper. But come, let's finish the loading and we'll discuss it as we drive.
So, where's your relationship at with Niles West Dickens right now? Nigel
Niles West Dickens or Nigel West?
I caught it. Come on. Nigel West Dickens. Like, he seems like a decent guy, but, like, you also know he's completely full of shit.
Well,
Where's
the problem
that?
is you need him,
I wouldn't say interested.
I think,
Deeply disturbed.
to complete your
I can see
mission
why you two get along.
or to help
I see the good in him.
with the Bill Williamson thing.
It's a long line. I have a soft
The
spot.
Bill Williamson thing?
Yeah, you're gonna
Connection with
like
the
you're gonna
poor
need
life.
him.
You said that a lot in common.
Because if you don't like him, like you can easily just tell him to fuck off. But like at this time, you got to see this through.
And what does he bring to the Williamson affair?
Come on now,
Well,
John.
it said
I've heard about
you
you.
know, like a Trojan
Spent your life
horse
on
effect.
a little inappropriate
If you can get in under his banner, kind of thing.
I had the courtesy to put
Do
a
you
gun in
know
your
the
face.
story of the Trojan horse?
I do. And I think most people
Those who had too
do.
much.
And
Those who had too little.
so, let's talk about Robin Hood with Spurs. How romantic. My main point being, he's basically going to try to infiltrate the Williams Fort Mercer estate under healthy pretenses and red wedding provisions.
Dig up the dead, that's all.
Right?
Pretty much.
Collaboration is the key to success. I can help you. Seth can help you. It's business. Nothing more, nothing less. There's no need to make it quite so personal.
Suits me.
N.W. Dickens, Alexa!
Anyway, John, we must talk about the race.
Yes, race.
Oh, come on. Time to purge that negativity. Start
Purge.
thinking like a winner. You're going to have a real time. They've been holding these chariot races in Boston for as long as I can remember. And we need the money.
Why are you racing then?
Me? Oh no, not my thing at all. You've already proved yourself more than enough with the reins, my dear boy, and under some stress. These races are Byzantine and ferocity, and the terrain is treacherous. People will do just about anything to win. Men die. It's a marvelous spectator sport.
Sounds like fun.
And you are my wild card, John. They won't be expecting you.
So what's your role in all this?
Think of me as your spiritual guide.
Do I have to?
You are a free man.
Damn it.
But I strongly recommend
Have you seen this fucking softball playoff schedule? Oh, Monday, 9:30. Tuesday, 7:30, if necessary. Wednesday, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. Oh, man.
For you newcomers, this here's a fair race. Keep to your manners and let the best start fast. So now that's been said, come get ready for the rough road like always. All right now, got the three. Ready, set, go! I like the wind, my boy! I like the wind!
You a little chariot race here? I mean, clearly you're Glenn her right now, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you know who married Glenn her?
Huh?
Do you know who married Glenn her? Oh, you're fucked. And you're stuck. Can you pause and restart? Is that an option?
Still laying the wind.
You might make a fucking race out of this. That's choice. Play it, see it through. Do you have the difficulty set to, like, not insane?
Oh, no idea.
Are there difficulties? Like,
Imagine so.
for the record, we're not here to be, like, complete fucking experts. Again, we are casual gamers. You are here for the story. Yeah, we like to have a fun time playing a game and want it to be challenging. You're in first again. But we're also here to get the story and not be replaying things over and over again for difficulty's sake. So, if you can't respect that, then sorry, that's just not what we're here for. We want to enjoy the game, we want to enjoy the story, and Glenndog
Wins the race.
wins the race.
Tell the race, mister. I'll take care of this card for Mr. West Dickens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just suggest we take this. Right, let's remove ourselves from the stage before somebody decides they want their money back. Fine by me. Isn't that fantastic? The cheers of the crowd, the thunder
The thunder of the wheels, the falling rocks, the homicidal maniacs.
Oh, come on, John. Even a cold-hearted listener like you must have found that just the tiniest bit exhilarating. Not the friendliest bunch, are they? They take the racing very seriously in these parts. And your participation was not entirely the approval. That was clear. Sport, war, and heartache. The guilty pleasures of mankind since the dawn of time. I'd get away from the men we just swindled before you start waxing too lyrical. Yes, of course.
We did get recently paid by T Public
The ringer has netted us a
for
You seem to be wasting time.
an order stickers, t-shirts, mugs, and wall art.
Mugs.
Yeah. So, if you, the viewer at home, the kids at home, would like to have a not named podcast, or drinks and those things, or floats down here, or soon roles, plays, and games, piece of merch being a travel mug, a wall art, a tapestry. Like, seriously, we can fill this entire wall with tapestries. With t-shirts.
You can now meet Irish.
You can now meet someone. Is that someone named Irish?
Irish. At the Livery in Armadillo.
Check out thepodcast.com/support us. Click on the TeePublic link, and it will take you to all of our available merch. We get a really, really healthy and generous portion of the TeePublic commission, and it's probably right now my favorite commission that we get, because one, we do the designs and they do all of the fulfillment, and they give us a truly healthy bonus commission cut, however you want to call it, of the sales price. And I think it's a really great benefit, a great relationship that we have with them. And please do check that out. Go to thepodcast.com/support us. Click on the TeePublic link today. John Marston sprints a lot. Moonshine. Hennigan's Stead. Alright, Glenndog, give us an update on where John Marston's at nowadays. What's he up to?
No.
You don't know? What are you going after? You collecting things? You just activated a map, so I feel like you're collecting things. You have discovered all areas in Charlotte Springs. You discovered all areas in Gaptooth Ridge. And for the record, you know, everyone at home is getting a healthy dose of Poe snoring. Like, I wasn't kidding.
Well, so I guess, because I unlocked those map things, and I said, like, oh, everything was unlocked. It doesn't really, on the map, it just kind of shows the same places. I don't know.
What's the point? Like, if you zoom way in on what was one of the places, like, there's no difference, right? So you wasted $50 potentially.
I don't know.
Maybe there's a thing that shows up later, kind of
Who
thing.
knows?
I don't. Guess it's too bad. Everything has taken you.
Listen, please come back to me. Can you teach me HM3? Sure. Really? Really? Or really? Ozuna? Oh, like, or really? Ozuna? Oh, Ozuna?
Just so you know, I don't take requests, mister. Looking for a man. Name's Peter. Bill's meant to get married today. Seen him around? No. Peter, what she said. You ain't after no Pete Turner, are you? For all I know, where can I find him? Well, my memory escapes me when not properly stimulated. Let's see if we can refresh it. $5 will do. Or you could find a little hair. What do you need now? It's my wife. She packed her things this morning and left. The dumb witch is still at the freight station waiting for the stagecoach. If you could convince her to take me back. Her name's Rose. I guess I'll go have a talk with her. You don't need more than talk.
Son of a bitch.
That bitch.
Can't wait to get out of this.
Excuse me, miss? Rose?
That useless, whoremongering bastard sent you deadlock.
Miss, please. If only.
You know what? Tell that bastard I ain't going back. Not this time. Not even a gun.
Sounded old, miss. Better or worse. The way I see it, you should give him one last chance.
Stop bothering me, you dumb cowpoke.
Don't bother me. Don't bother me. To pull the likes of you. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. Just Roper. Cause I've got better things to do. Hogtied, baby. Some girls like that, you know. Maybe not exactly what you did there, but I think in general. Hey, what are you gonna do with her? Take her across. And
Out of the way!
Truth is, Pete Turner ain't been an armadillo for near on 20 years now.
oh yeah.
Kind of a queer fella and all. Wasn't here every night. Sure as the moon in the sky. What happened to him? What happens to all of us? I reckon you'll find him an odd fella friends. Yeah. That's where he'd be, I guess. I swear.
All that fun. There's a new bounty available. Get rid of Mo Van Bar. Mo Van Bar? Oh my gosh. Dale Chesson. The Waltons gang. property destruction at Mercer Station. $40 alive, 20 dead. So we will sit on that one for a little bit. Let's go success. Or do you want to meet Irish?
I mean, I'm gonna opt to meet Irish.
Ready? A Frenchman, a Welshman, and an Irishman.
Yes, Boyle, you messed up properly this time, didn't you? You little patch bastard. You thieving Nick Tanner.
You got it all wrong, Wes. All wrong. It was French, I promise. He said he was going to rip you off. Now he's ripping me off. Here, keep on talking.
What was it again?
About 15 more seconds, you whole
Frenchman, a Welshman, and an Irishman.
Fuck off, Boyle. This don't concern you.
When a man with a sing-song voice tells me to fuck off, it always concerns me, boyo.
Look here. This petty bastard stole our gun. Tried to steal our horses. Lost clear on the man.
I never stole nothing, sir. Never did nothing on my life. That French cunt is playing with the West. It's tiny and affected by...
Hush your mouth.
Anyway, you all got horses now. No one needs to die. Leave them be.
Who do you think you are, Boyle? The bloody cavalry?
The voice is really starting to get on my nerves, boyo.
And you're getting on my nerves. Yeah. You spilled out the wrong hell book, mister. I'm wearing our pals. Hell better than Wales.
Mr. Nigel West Dickinson helped me locate the shooter. And since I just saved your life,
I can't thank you enough for taking care of those two degenerates. Untrustworthy, poor in personal hygiene, lacking in the finer qualities of a gentleman.
what about the gun?
It'll be my pleasure. She's magnificent government issue. It'll be a bit of a ride, but we'll get there soon enough.
You know, 15 minutes, so we're coming up on 2 hours on this portion. We'll call it there.
Sure.
Already, my guardian angel, this way. Come on, then. Let's find this going. What's your name, friend?
John Marston.
Stroke of luck, you came along, fella. I thought I drunk the last breakfast there for a second.
Who are those guys messengers of humanity?
They was the only friends in the world. And boy, am I glad to see them bastards dead. We all bet on the boat over.
They were my only friends in the world.
Biggest thieves ever since. That right there was the problem.
Is it normal for friends in Europe to drown each other?
Never trust a Welshman, my pa always told me. And he got a Scotch slip, so he should go. The kind of fellas who will steal an acorn from a blind sow and then kick her for squealing. And as for that French bastard,
You didn't sound very French.
not for now. The
No, I
thieving
didn't.
bastards are holed up at the cabin by the lake. Can't wait to see the look on their faces when we blast in there. You'll be more surprised than a slut dog with their first porcupine.
You best not be lying to me.
Listen, fella, I didn't ask for your help back there. I don't owe you nothing.
I'll decide what you do and don't know.
I've had enough of your overly aggressive manner, fella. You don't know what we are dealing with here.
Irish, I've never been like you to last me a lifetime.
You can make good work of those fellas if they get in trouble. Gun stored just inside that shack.
What about you helping me out?
I'll cover you from the range. I'm better from long range. It'll be a piece of cake, fella. Trust me.
Ted, how's your head feeling? How's your head feeling?
You're my national bastard. It's not here. That lying sack of shit.
Sack of shit.
This ain't nice. No.
Alright, so what's our next step here?
This play goes up to 7.
Does he have another mission for us?
I imagine so. It's his S.
Come on.
Imagine so.
Yeah.
So we just had the Irishman who saved his life.
From the Welshman and the Frenchman,
He
who
leaves
did
this,
not sound French.
he leaves this place and like, oh, there's a gun here. You know, there's a machine gun or whatever that is here. And then he
Yeah.
fucking gets out of Dodge. You know, typical Irishman.
Basically, you're saying he does not want to get involved. Or he just wants to get involved, but not like overly involved.
Well, typical of the stores, a lot of people, you know,
Hey, John.
well,
Hey, partner.
here, I'll lead you to the
You what you
thing,
need?
and when it
Yeah,
comes
help
time to fucking do it, they get out of Dodge. They leave you to do the rest of the
See,
dirty
I
work.
wasted a bunch of time
Yeah.
looking for that last bit of map. And I got to thinking, Moses was a liar. And I imagine myself doing all kinds of unpleasant things to his courts. And I realized,
You guys were saying ahead that you need to move on with your unlimited time on Earth.
I realized Moses wasn't no liar.
He weren't.
Clear.
He weren't no liar.
The body. Right down that blue epidemic. The bodies weren't even buried yet.
Got the body sitting in the back of that wagon behind you.
Yes, sir.
You're not gonna wait until they're buried before you.
They don't care, do you, boys? Honest folk, I'll do a better place. They say, lay the sister. I don't like living under. Since
Sam, what are you gonna do with those bodies?
I'm gonna take them back to a nice black spot before the land. I need some man, partner. I need some. Let's go! Leave the only one with an interest in these here fellas. Can't wait to get my hands on these. Find someplace quiet near Tumbleweed. I got a feeling the treasure's around there somewhere.
Keep to the left. We don't want to roll through town with these bodies. Where are you? Come on, don't be shy.
What did you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Are you talking to them?
So what if I am? I feel less alone with them than in a crowd of people. The way I see it, they lost their souls, just like me.
You're truly a sick man, Seth.
You remind me of why I hate people. For a man who kills so much, you sure seem to have a problem with the dead. I killed everyone in the end. They ain't so different from you and me.
Aside from them being dead and rotting, I guess they ain't. All right, Seth. Calm down. You talk to your corpses and I'll drive the wagon.
They're coming after us. Get us out of here. We gotta go faster, partner.
Shoot
Get
that.
the wagon now or you'll be joining them. I'm gonna look for the map back here. You try to shake those damn rednecks. No need for money where you're going, friend.
Are we looking there, Glenn? We getting through this
So, I guess
scenario, or?
I don't know what he's doing. Because these guys come and shoot you, and then it's like you gotta drive and take care of the bandits, and he's just.
So basically do everything.
Woo! Somebody needs a new cologne. Woo! Ooh, a bottle of elixir. Thank you, my friend. It's been a pleasure meeting you. Come on now. Hey, night, my lovely. It won't take long. See?
Well, I guess we found out. We wanted to see what the difficulty was on it.
Yeah. Tardy mode normal. Does it config? Is that? I mean, you have all the cheats turned on, but I mean that's fine. No, literally no cheats are turned on. I think I'd rather play through. Watching normal or hard or like just like, hey, here's a fairly average playthrough. I'm looking for the story here, right? I mean,
Consider even though
I feel like it's just your abilities that are.
there's gotta be you'd imagine.
Guns blazing. You don't have guns blazing turned on. So you have 0 of the cheats turned on.
Mhm.
Display. I mean, I feel like config is the only place that you can really start getting an auto response type benefit. And you have targeting mode normal. Multiplayer targeting mode normal. Invert camera normal. Invert camera X normal. Horse control equals horse relative. Vibration equals fuck yes, please. No, it says on. Sensitivity for the
It's just
left stick is right in the middle.
everything.
Auto center is on. I don't know, even if I wanted to make you better at this game, I don't think I could. Like, I don't know if that's really an option. To just be like, oh, the AI just is not that good.
Go left here, partner. Thanks, partner. Be seeing you very soon.
So usually these games make it harder, and then it takes
Go left up here.
fucking 12 shots to kill guys in just one.
What open here? Drive the left. It's the man. I found the man. Looks like the trip is coming. That's where I was headed. Keep going. horses. Can't you go any faster? Can't you see we're in a rush here?
Bodies. Bodies.
I must assertion I'm gonna be rich beyond my wildest dreams.
Maybe then you can take them back.
Thanks, mister. I reckon I'll sit here a while trying to figure this out. I'm gonna be rich.
When you're done with that, get over to Fort Mercer. I need you inside that place.
After I find my treasure, mister.
Alright. I think that's about it.
Yeah. So, where's that leave us at?
A famed buckaroo. Let's leave it at that.
A famed buckaroo. All right. I mean, so that's kind of where we're at on the fame in the story, right?
Became a nobody, now a famed buckaroo.
Okay.
So,
Give us a
send off.
send off, and I'll
Thank you for joining us.
talk to this person right here.
Sure. We will
This person,
be doing this. I don't really know if there's a schedule set or
just
right now.
consistently. We're gonna try to do our best to make sure we get a bunch of these.
Every now and then. Saturdays, weekends are probably better to get this kind of shit done. As you saw, there's 3 separate episodes or parts, if you will. And this concludes part 3. Stay tuned, I guess. Look at the Twitters and all that. If you want to get back in a later day, we'll let you know when we're coming back to